Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Water type and our final playthrough on Emerald. We're getting close to the end of the game. We might just crunch it out today so we can start Fire Red and Leaf Green next week. Hope you all are as excited as I am. Also gives me time today to make sure that everything's going to work with the randomizer editor and getting any Pokemon we want. So let's just get, we're gonna beeline for Juan to see what level the team is once we get to him. If we need to hop back out and face some other trainers, we will. We'll still take on the trainers over towards Pacific Log. So, yeah, let's keep it going. Hope everybody is doing well today. Happy Friday. So Pelipper is still struggling a little bit with getting a... Well, that's not what I wanted to use. Ah, it worked. With a move that does some decent damage. We will be getting Water Pulse soon, which is something. We'll eventually learn Hydro Pump. Turn. Really wanted to look at that other wall, didn't he? Very nice. Alright, let's see here. Let's go... Toys and Tentacruel for this next fight. Alright, so let's Surf Giga Drain. Very nice, Tentacruel. Alright, another Mightyena comes in, another attack drop. Okay. Surf Bubble Beam. Alright, well that's one side down. Well, that was the wrong choice to swing into, so good for us. go. This gets us Earthquake for Blastoise. Let's keep Blastoise up. Close. So let's just swap. Nice. Not gonna deal with the confusion. If I can just swap and get out of it, I will. Now, Crobat's gonna outspeed whoever I send out. Not bad damage. We got the Ice Beam off. Good damage. So he'll heal, and then we'll just take it down. Sharpedo. Let's go Pelipper here. You gotta hit those toxics. Not ideal. It's fast. Did it eat its berry in the air? Yep. Excellent. Foo-foo-foo. Off we go. Get past the cinematic for the last time. Alright, let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Whoops. Escape. Fly back to Moss Deep and heal up. We'll swap up Tentacruel for a few fights. So Blastoise and Pelipper will pair really well together in double battles because Blastoise can Earthquake and not hurt Pelipper, which is always good for us. going, Tentacruel. Blah, blah, blah. We're also close to getting Tentacruel Waterfall, which will be really good for it. Alright, just one fight here. Beat up on this little Wingull, beat up on the Staryu. Excellent. Now the double battle. Nice. Double nice. Alright, we fight a Gyarados next. Good deal. Not quite confused yet from the Thrash. Oh, because we just interrupted it, so it doesn't finish it out. Interesting. $40 damage. We're going to gain 30 of that back, so really it's been 10 damage. Very nice. All right. It'll be super effective on the Tentacruel. Santiago. Almost got them both. They're just too chalky. Alright, another double battle coming up, so we'll just keep these two up. Very nice. I think we'll just keep it going with Pelipper for right now. Especially against this other Pelipper. Oh, that's fine. You protect. I'll fly. Goes for the double protect. Very nice. Let's just keep Pelipper going for right now. Let's just get it up to 46. Since it's our harder Pokemon to level up right now. Excellent. Let's do Blastoise. Tentacruel is not really good at taking on other Tentacruels. All right. We got the Azumarill, so that's all. That's really what matters. All right, we still have our Repel on. We'll give this a save. We're gonna go Awaken Rayquaza. Excellent. We'll heal up. Let's get Waterfall. And teach it. Place a Bubble Beam, and then we'll also teach it to you. And then we're going to give the King's Rock to Tentacruel. Alright, let's keep Pelipper up for this first double battle. Excellent. Wow. Double earthquakes. Almost got the Sharpedo. Triple earthquakes. Excellent. Doesn't quite get Pelipper up. Pretty darn close, though. Good damage. Alright, Seeking's down. And there goes the Azumarill. Excellent. Good poison. That might be the little bit of extra damage we need to take it out. Nope, Surf does it. Hey, Crescendomon. Well, I said it was going to be off today. The timing was going to be off, Crescendomon, because I had meetings I had to go to this morning. So we're here now, and we're finishing out the playthrough. We are finishing Emerald today. We're going to roll up that first rock team. That's right, this is it. We have finished the Emerald journey. We have made it out of the Emerald City. You've been with me through the entire trek, the entire quest. I couldn't have done it without your support. It has truly been an epic quest. Now we continue on to the Yellow Brick Road. Red and green. That's right. Aw, Dewgong, what damage! Very nice. Right. Alright, we still have a little bit of leveling up to do this episode. Before we take on Juan. So this should level up Pelipper once we take out the love disc. Very good. So the goal is to start Fire Red and Leaf Green next Monday. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know what. Hopefully, the randomizer editor with enabling the national decks works and everything, and so I wanted to give myself time to mess with that a little bit to see if it's gonna work. All right, well, let's go take on the double battle right before Victory Road. You're going to play with that over the weekend, so well, yeah, over the weekend or this afternoon after I get done with these Pokemon streams. So I'll know one way or another today, I think, whether or not we're going to play with the entire Pokedex up to all the Gen 3 Pokemon or just the original 151. So that whenever we get here on Monday, we're going to know exactly what we're going to be doing. Alright, that should get Tentacruel up to 45. Okay, well, I guess this other Tentacruel will. Very nice. Alright, at this point, we're just going to start working our way backwards now. Get through these last little fights. Get these last few levels, all that jazz. All that jazz. Come on, babe, I know a whoop-dee spot. I'm gonna get DC made, I better watch out. Sing it, Chicago. Yeah. All right. So, what do you think about the end game with this team, Crescenabon? What are you feeling with the Elite Four and Steven? Difficulties? Easy? What do you? I think Drake's gonna be easy. This team will do well. Yeah, I agree. Azumarill. They won't walk over the final battles, but you don't see them struggling. I think that's a pretty accurate assessment. Once only Wallace could take some time since it's water. Yeah, we're not the best water attacking water team. Very nice. That's not nice. Excuse me, sir. Paralyzing my Pokemon. Alright, these should be plenty of fights over here to get everybody up. Tentacruel gonna fight another Tentacruel to get that last little experience. There we go. Easy enough. We were way over leveled. We just needed the experience. Alright, let's go take on Juan. Get that final badge the final time. Let's start with Tentacruel. Thank you for the good luck. It'll be the first insight on how our water team does against other water Pokemon. Nice. Good start. Just get past the Whiscash too. We can do a ×4 Giga Drain on this one. It's chonky, but it is a bottom feeder. Oh, it survived. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, used Amnesia. Thought I was gonna go into an Earthquake. And then we critical hit it. Tentacruel goes and just takes down the Whiscash. No schmercy. Alright, Dewgong can outsleep this Kingdra. Now he'll be more evasive than us. I don't deny that. But we can sleep better than this Kingdra. You get a damage. Well, I should have Pokemon Power maxed up these Ice Beams. Give us a few more. Good freeze. Come on, Dewgong. You got this. If you hit it, I think you take it down. Didn't even need to sleep. Didn't even need to sleep. Let's go... Toys. Battle of the Bulk. Does have the paralysis, and I do not. That's alright. Still worked out. And then we're going to go to Pelipper for the Crawdaunt. Let's throw Toxic on. Your days are numbered. In fact, I think all days are numbered. Fly. Let the Toxic build up. Wow. I hope you all appreciate my sound effects. Alright, now he's gonna heal, so we're just gonna fly again. He taunted me? Now I can't protect. Guess we're gonna fly again. And then he goes down to the poison. Easy peasy. We didn't even have to go into a sleep off. Alright, let's teach Water Pulse. Some top tier sound effects. Thanks, Christian Amon. You always keeping my mood up. Keeping my spirits up. During these trying Pokemon times. Alright, let's go do the last trick house. We will do Dewgong and Pelipper going into this first double battle. Before I forget, because I even said this a little bit ago, use this Pokemon Power Max on your Ice Beams. And then we're going to keep the Pokemon Power Max that we get from here for Pelipper's Hydro Pump. When it eventually gets that. Future Sight. Very nice. Recover. Good deal. Wow! That's some high random damage for that Psywave. Holy moly. Our Psywaves are never that good. Well, not you. I think we're set on movesets except for Hydro Pump on Pelipper. Everybody else has got their final movesets. Kadabra. Can't recover if I haven't hit you yet. But I ain't gonna give you the chance, Kadabra. Spit up. We're gonna pass. All right. See what we can do here. Actually, let's rain dance, and then let's waterfall into the Chimecho, and we'll go into the Wobbuffet next turn with the rain up. Saw a video yesterday where someone played red and blue using the exact same team that each gym leader had, so same level, same move sets the entire game to see how far each could get. Yeah? How's that? That sounds interesting. Who do you think did the best? My gut says Misty or Sabrina. One gym leader actually beat everyone, and it wasn't either of them? Really? Was it... The levels were what the Pokemon were when you fight them. Okay. Is it Blaine? So Brock always had level 12 and level 14 Pokemon. Ah, gotcha. Or was it Giovanni? I mean, Giovanni was the highest. His team wasn't bad. No, okay, well tell me then. Spoil me the answer. I want to know. Tell me. Tell me, tell me. But I've already guessed half of them. Giovanni had a horrible red-blue team. Alright. It was Koga. Why? It It was due to Gen 1 being Gen 1. Okay. So, it was toxic shenanigans? Something with self-destruct? I don't know. Tell me why. Why was it Koga? While I beat up on this Magneton. Nice. He won because he had evasion moves and his Pokemon with poison type. Okay, so because of Smokescreen? Why does being poison type matter? I guess because Gen 1 thought that agility was a damaging attack on a lot of things, but I don't remember a lot having that. Nice! Gardevoir. Let's go to the toys. Yeah, so they use non-damaging moves like agility, and Lance has 3 Pokemon like that. Yeah, I know Lance you can cheese like that. Aw, gross. Just hit it. Just hit it. Just hit it. Okay, I need to get Blastoise back. Good thing it outspeeds the Magneton. Running into issues at the very end here. All right, goodbye. Anytime now, Pelipper. Lorelei has good AI too, so you can cheese her Pokemon with poison as well. Gotcha. Yeah, Bruno is Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. Alright, so heal. Very random Agatha. Alright, let's keep going. Bum, 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 shabba-dabba-da-bum. Max Repel. Alright, come on, let's get to the Elite Four. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Aerodactyl. Gyarados. Well, of course the champ's the hardest. I guess you can... Aerodactyl likes to agility too, doesn't it? So it's like Charizard. Screech at level 47, so good. Bum. Bum, bum. Doesn't have agility for Lance. It's been a while since I played Gen 1. Couldn't remember. I trust your information.
I played Gen 1 many years ago, doing these type challenges. I was a young lad then. Didn't know the journey that lie ahead.
Supersonic Bite and Hyper Beam and Takedown. It's a pretty junk moveset. Hyper Beam's not bad on Aerodactyl. Hi, MJ Steven. How's it going? We're finishing up Pokemon Emerald. You're just in time to see the end of the final playthrough. Yeah, long time no see. I stream earlier in the mornings usually. It's been. Fossil Pulse. Phenomenal Cosmic Power. Do I like any animes? Several. Name a few. My wife and I were a big fan of Soul Eater. Of course, we also watched through Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's another one that I like. I could go back to that one numerous times. I'm currently watching Record of Ragnarok right now on Netflix. I just like the historical anime fantasy mashup. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I watch Pokemon anime with my kids. So we're currently just getting to the Innova League, watching it. And I grew up watching, of course, Dragon Ball Z. So, big fan of those. And I like children's card games, if you know what I mean. Let's swap up Tentacruel to start this next fight. Yes, that's the one you were looking for. Gotcha. Dragon Ball Z. I know there's several other ones in there that I've watched. Not coming directly to mind. Did you know there was a Pokemon game with Dragon Ball characters? I did not know that. If you want, I don't know if I'll get to it, but you could drop it in the chat, sure. I'm sure I could just Google it. Sludge Bomb! Nah, no links. No links. You can type the name in. The only link that's allowed in this chat is the link to the team document, you know, per my instructions. Dragon Ball team training. Cool. I'll give it a look-see at some point. Let's start off with the old Pelipper for this fight. The old day Pelipper. Ninetales coming out next. We'll just keep Pelipper out. Water Pulse it! How did you get your client set up at the left with the team? I'm using PokeLink is the name of the utility. So you could just Google PokeLink and it automatically tracks and stuff. I don't know why now Pelipper is an egg that is hatching. It's not. It's not perfect, but it's nice. Yeah, you can use it without streaming. You can just use it on your own, absolutely. Lets you see a lot of stats for your Pokemon that are hidden within the game, like EVs and IVs and all that stuff. Also has like Nuzlocke tools and different things like that. It does not work with ROM hacks, I don't think. It works with regular games. I can't say that for sure, though. They have a Discord page. I think that's got more information on it that you can join. It's a free community. And you can ask any questions about support and stuff there. Ice Beam. Probably. Nice. Electrode is next. Let's go to the toys. I'm using BizHawk for my emulator. That's how you set it up. Yeah, that's how you set it up. Let's go to the Cruel. Well, we'll keep the Cruel out. You done anything other than the mono challenge? No, we've just been doing the mono challenges, but we worked all the way through the Gen 1 games. We worked all the way through Crystal for Gen 2. This is the final playthrough on Emerald. So then we start next week with Fire Red and Leaf Green. Well, I'm not in Fire Red right now. I'm in Emerald. No, I haven't been in Fire Red. We start Fire Red next week. Crescendabon can attest to this, right, Crescendabon? I haven't been in Fire Red. We've been doing Emerald for the past 2 years? It blends together. I do not know the time. Yep, only an Emerald for Gen 3. Yeah, 2 years. Hey, you telling me? You're telling me, Steven. You've been watching this stream for 84 years. Don't you get sick of it? Well, yeah. Sometimes. Other times, no. There's a lot of Pokemon that I haven't used before, so it's always a new experience. One thing I've come to really appreciate about these games is how broken the RNG is against the players. Which I've developed a slight twitch over the years related to confusion. So, man, I just like Pokemon. We're just playing Pokemon, man. I have people like you coming in to chat in Pokemon. I like Pokemon. But we're done today. Today it is over. No more Pokemon Emerald. Moving on. Fire Red and Leaf Green. Pokemon, boy, have I got a lot to say. He copes by seeking about his favorite Pokemon. He's going to post the link to the Delibird song that he clipped. Steven, you post that link, you say that comment like, you know, Pokemon, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Ads? Oh. Very nice. I would Earthquake, but that's not a good idea into Dewgong. So we'll just chip away. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Alright, we're going to Earthquake Rest. See if we knock out our own Dewgong. Nope. Excellent. Correct choice, then. I was gonna say, you say that line like Pokemon. If I got a lot to say, like, you know, the old guy sitting on his porch, like Pokemon. I haven't heard that name in a long time. No, we're not doing Nuzlocke. I ain't crazy. It's a lot of these playthroughs are hard enough with the teams being randomized as they are. How did you set up the thing? I cheated in the Pokemon at the beginning, and then that's all I used the entire playthrough. You've been here before, right? Krishinabon, you want to pop the rules in the chat for me? Just a reminder, these are the rules that we follow when we do these playthroughs. All Pokemon have to share a type. Pokemon are decided at the beginning of the playthrough, and that's all we use. We use every Pokemon for each of their types. Once we use them, we eliminate them from the list. Pokemon have to know one of their signature moves, if they have any. And we only use Mew for HMs. I'm a Delibird. I played this game. Yay! Down went the Skarmory. Let's throw out Tentacruel here. How did you set up the team companion? Oh, it's got instructions. Whenever you set it up every time, it tells you exactly what you need to do. I think like what you download and install it, and then whenever you set it up, it walks you through it step by step. Oh, I need to spray a repel. Let me go! Stupid Golbat. Toxicate. Yeah, I saw that Protect coming. Water Pulse it. Very nice. Medicham, fly. Fly. Oh, he still hits us even though we're in the air? Well, I don't know about that. Alright, Ludicolo's Toxic. You open it, but it only brings up the updated updater. I don't know. I mean, I just downloaded and installed it. I mean, there's a newer one, but maybe make sure you're on the right site. It should just all be on GitHub and stuff. Here. Everything you need is in that Discord for PokeLink. The links to get it downloaded and everything, support, whatever you need. There you go. That link I just put in the chat for that Discord is for PokeLink. Supports Romax, let us all rejoice. Alright, let's surf it up, you two. Again. Very nice. My cat is opening my office door to go out. Alright, Pelipper v. Pelipper fight. He protects, that's fine. Now I protect! Haha, failed the double protect. Bop. Bop, skip it up, bop, skid a bop, bop. All right. Here's the hard one. We're gonna try to get a flinch on the slacking. While the Toys sets up the rain. No flinch. The Thunderbolt shouldn't do too much. Slacking's not a special attacker. We have to remember that. Alright, that's one slacking down. Gardevoir is skipping its turn. So this is free experience on the Dusclops as well. We also outspeed this Gardevoir. Dusclop's gonna toxic someone. It's not horrible. Excellent. Slacking is down. Easy peasy. Alright, we have made it to the Elite Four for the last time. Alright, so we're going to take a short break. I'm going to use the restroom and let the dog out, and then we will be back to finish this. BRB.